What's up guys, I'm back with another speed test and it's time to test out the Oppo Reno up against the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Galaxy S10 Plus, of course, one of the best phones of the year easily. Amazing design, amazing performance. Can Oppo perform to that level? As always, we're gonna kick things off from a boot up comparison. Snapdragon 855 on the Oppo Reno up against the Exynos 9820 on this Galaxy S10 Plus. Boy, this is of course the international version of the S10 Plus. I just got a software update, the latest update for the month of May. I think we are in June, but I received that update. So we could see some improvement compared to the last time I did the speed test. So you can see the Reno super quick when it comes to booting up, and the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus is still taking some time, and now it's done. So that is a considerable difference. Now before we start the test, we're going to quickly test out the fingerprint scanner speed on both phones. So here we go. Alright, much quicker on the Oppo Reno. Of course, this is an optical scanner, so it won't be as good as a 3D one on the S10 when it comes to working through dirt or liquid, but it is definitely faster. Once more, with the display on, you can see that with this phone, I have to press a little bit harder compared to what I do with the S10 Plus. So you can see when I press harder, it just completely unlocks super quick. Anyways, let's get down to the apps opening. Starting with the basics first. So first up, we have phone dialer in both phones. You can see quicker on the Oppo Reno. Next up, we've got settings, and that felt a little bit quicker on the Oppo Reno. Let's jump right into Reddit. And that is about the same on both phones. If we scroll around, about the same. Let's get down to Spotify, and quicker on the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Quora, and faster on the Oppo Reno. Again, when it comes to scrolling, feel a little bit smoother on the S10 Plus. YouTube, and I think a little bit quicker on the S10 Plus, different feed. Again, you guys are the judge here. Instagram, and faster on the Oppo Reno, definitely with the latest feed. Scrolling looks really good on both phones. Moving on to Instagram camera, and quicker on the S10 Plus. Going back, quicker on the S10 Plus. And definitely quicker on the S10 Plus. This one has to bring that camera out, but still, I mean, for that moving camera system, it's not slow by any means. Checking out my Instagram, load up quicker, slightly quicker on the Oppo Reno. Next on the list is Asphalt 9 game, and let's see the loading times for this high-end game here. So Snapdragon 855, Exynos 9820. And the Reno is slightly quicker compared to the S10 Plus. Pinout, and again, slightly quicker on the Reno. Next on the list is Geekbench 4, and that is about the same on both phones. Smash Hit, and felt a little bit quicker on the Oppo Reno. Subway Surfers, another game, and faster on the Oppo Reno. Now, if you live in US or China, you may have the Snapdragon 855 version of the S10 Plus, so it might be quicker or as quick as the Oppo Reno, but this is the Exynos model, and it is what it is. So let's get down to Twitter, and I think maybe the S10 was a little bit quicker there. Again, very negligible difference. Zedge, my favorite wallpaper application, and faster on the Oppo Reno. Photoshop Express, and feels slightly quicker on the Galaxy S10 Plus. Alright, so loaded up 8K images on both phones. Just gonna apply the light leak effect and then set the sharpness all the way to the max on both phones. Let's go ahead and export in 100% quality at the same time. And you can see the Reno is quicker rendering that 8K edited image compared to the Galaxy S10 Plus. Last but not the least, I'll be launching cameras at the same time, and felt a little bit quicker on the Oppo Reno. Now, time for some browsing action, starting with wikipedia.org, and that is really quick on both phones. I guess that was a draw. Again, you guys are the judge here, scrolling around. Both phones are smooth, but as far as the buttery feeling is concerned, the Galaxy S10 Plus is a little bit better when it comes to scrolling. That's just how it feels. Obviously, you can't see that through the camera, but it is true. Next, I'm going to launch WWE.com, and that is quicker on the S10 Plus. So straight up, the win for the Galaxy S10 Plus when it comes to browsing. And once again, scrolling looks smooth on both phones. All right, exciting time. We have the RAM management test. Phone dialer still there. Last time I tested the S10 Plus, it had some refreshes. Let's see. Reddit still there. Oh, okay. So Reddit got refreshed on the Oppo Reno despite its 8 gigs of RAM. Spotify, I guess that was a refresh as well. YouTube. That is still there. Okay, so 2 refreshes on the Oppo Reno. This one is still there as well. S10 9. The S10 Plus is still keeping it in the memory. That's a app network refresh, whereas the Oppo is just launching it from the get-go. Moving back to pinout, that's also refresh on the Oppo Reno. Geekbench 4 got refresh as well. Smash Hit, that is also refreshed for some reason. Subway Surfers. Again, another refresh. Reno is just not keeping the apps in the memory in this particular test. Okay, some apps are still there, but a couple of them got refreshed. Oh, one refresh on the S10 Plus as well. Going back to Zedge, still there. Photoshop Express got refreshed as well. And we are back to the browsers. So all in all, guys, the Oppo Reno was, for the most part, faster when it comes to apps opening, when it comes to booting up, when it comes to the fingerprint scanner speed, but it definitely lost hard when it comes to the RAM management. Now, it might be because of the 8K image rendering. I pulled the sharpness all the way up. It might be because of that, but no excuse. The RAM management was not up to the level of the S10 Plus, which only had one refresh. So thank you so much for watching this video. Both phones are absolutely incredible. It was fun to test them out. Let me know in the comment section below which is your favorite and which one you think is the winner. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.